Welcome everyone back to episode 3 of Let's Play Nexomon Extinction.
It's been a while.
Again. Yes, it has been. I moved into a new apartment and you started an internship.
Yes, I did.
Now, as you can see here, we've done a little bit of thing called editing. So we said fuck saving our friends. And we're going around, and I decided to put this in unedited. Apparently, I have not edited this at all, actually. So you're seeing me solve this in real time.
Fantastic. You're fantastic at these puzzles.
You know, I actually didn't even know this area existed. So this was new to me. I saw it while I was walking back to grind, because I had to grind a little bit. So, wow, I really didn't edit this part at all, did I?
I'm just looking at this and going, like, it's so obvious. Why can't you see this?
Well, tell me when I'm warm, because I actually can't remember what I did here.
So you need to be, like, a little bit lower. Like, you see that pillar of rock?
Mm-hmm.
You need to walk, when you walk to the right directly into that and go up, you can just go right and down. There you go.
My favorite part is where I was stopping, because I was clearly like, what am I doing here?
And there you are again.
Alright. Got the water whistle. So this increases the chance of capturing Nexomon of that type. And this is the other thing I've been doing. It's just jumping straight to...
in the future, when you are editing this, Kovac, can you please, for the love of all that's holy, put some kind of transition in? I'm getting Whiplash here.
This is my first time ever editing a YouTube video, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't ask me to edit it, because I do have like a year's experience in doing it at this point.
Well, you said you were busy.
I mean, yes.
Well, then, there's your answer. You said you were busy. What are you talking about? You literally told me not to.
Yeah, yeah.
So these are just me doing random side quests, giving you an idea of everything I kind of skipped for time. So this is actually give you a good idea of how the game really should be played. Just assume I'm walking around and just doing stupid bullshit, though, the whole time.
The standard video game thing.
I also decided to keep all the battles in at 400% speed. So if you're wondering how these battles play out, this is how they do.
Yeah. I have to say, I'm starting to mentally justify this is just Queen Omnicron just giving no shits about space and time.
She can do whatever she wants. This is another water whistle, so I'm going to get really good at capturing water-type Nexomon. Too bad I don't need to right now.
Yeah.
Oh, she also mentioned the dragon whistle. That's funny. There's actually no dragon type. Dragon is a class of Nexomon that can be any type, but can be also caught extra for being dragons, and they're better than other types of Nexomon.
So they're basically the mini-bosses, like that one that we fought at the very beginning.
Well, yes, that you can capture in the post-game, but there are also just regular dragon types running around. But they're not types. They're just... This is a dragon, and it's a fire guy.
Okay, so here's a random question. If I remember correctly, we did have Nexotraps when you faced that first boss, right?
Yes. No,
so if we had been very lucky...
No, you could not capture it. Actually, no, you don't have Nexotraps in that fight.
They should have given you some, just so you'd waste them all on that guy.
So as you see, I'm also doing a bunch of these trades to get a lot of minerals. A lot of whistles. That was a mineral whistle. Mineral is the rock type of the game. And this here is really important, so I want to take a moment to talk about this. This is how you simplify his core. So you can see that's attack, defense, vitality. I forget what the purple one was. XP, gold. Oh, that's immunity, so that's for statuses. But I didn't have anything then.
I mean, you did explain them in the last video that I don't know if anyone watched. Actually, I know how many people watched it, because I'm the one in charge of the YouTube channel. But, I'm not sure how many people actually watched to the point where you explained that.
Yeah, good point.
Because, wow, that was a nightmare.
Yeah, it was. Well, this is going well, I shouldn't say shit until we're done.
Yeah.
Now, you can actually see my levels are going up a lot in between these cuts because I've been grinding like a motherfucker. Which is also sort of a pointless endeavor. Did I explain the level scaling mechanic?
No, you did not.
So, in the original release of this game, it was kind of broken in that the game is built so that you can explore everything. That's why this video is short, because we get to that point, and I actually want to talk to the thread about it, but we'll get to that later. So, you can explore the world at any point and go anywhere. And there's one section you never have to go to. Here's a dumb side quest about getting garbage, by the way.
I was about to stop you and be like, really? Really? This is a side quest?
Yeah, it is.
Queen Omicron taking time away from her royal duties to just clean up the streets, literally.
But so what I was going to say was to accomplish that, there's a scaling mechanic based on the strength of your party. But the way it was set up earlier is that the game was broken as shit. Oh, this is important. These are discount vouchers. For every one you have, prices in shops are 3.3% cheaper, and they stack. Thankfully, they updated it so that the scaling was not broken as fuck. And they will only now scale to a certain part based on the game. I should comment on that.
Yeah.
So, here's their little meta commentary. If you're too early in the game, you can't enter certain buildings, or people will kick you out for being an intruder.
Because remember, if you're famous, you can just go into anyone's houses.
But yes.
And it's not even illegal.
No, not even. I've been talking a lot, though, so we're actually at a point where I think I can just chat. We don't need to explain shit.
I do love how you're just walking into various houses just to get kicked out.
I actually didn't know these houses kicked me out. I actually had never actually run into a mechanic like that. I just heard them say it. This is the first time I've actually had the game do that to me. So what I'm trying to get here are vault keys, which are very important. They can be found in caves, and when you go to the bottom of the vault, you get a whistle that will allow you to fight the dragons in the post-game, as well as a unique item, such as the Ultra Pickaxe, or other really important items that really help the gameplay.
So
and I didn't... Sorry, go ahead.
You need to find, like, random items, so you can unlock the stuff that's really helpful.
Yes. Well, you have to do these random quests. And
that
all
sounds
I will
like
say...
pacing.
A bit. I'll say this. You never need to go into the vaults, but it helps. And I did not know they existed when I first played the game, and it really fucked with me.
I love how, like, some of these piles of garbage are, like, right next to the lady.
Oh, she can't do shit for herself.
I mean, this is why we are the queen.
I just realized we're going to get another vault key, and it's going to really show how fucking stupid I am, especially after that stupid sliding quest we just saw. I wonder if it's next. Oh, okay, so here's my party. Jesus Christ, I should put transitions in. So this is me. This is me assembling. I didn't realize how fucking jarring this was. So this is me assembling my party. You see, I have Crabtor, Ribombo, Bluepish. Fuck me, I did not time that at all.
I mean, that's not a Nexomon name.
Some of them I made up.
Next time.
Well, the idea is that I have one of every type, because as you can see from these sped up battles, the Nexomon come in various types, so you actually want to keep a balanced party. There is only one part in the game where you fight people who use only one type of Nexomon, which, in my opinion, actually makes the battle system better than Pokemon, in some respects.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there for a second and just point out that, like, so this lady is like, boy, we're going to the place where they're just going to beat us up? Yay!
Yeah, Latveria, or whatever that's called, because Latveria is like the thing from Marvel Comics, is like a really weird place. Laterian. It's basically like a place where people don't abide at all by the Hunters Guild. It's like the only free state in this land, other than like a few other places we'll find. Oh, here's a dragon, actually. The Drare. This is what I mean. It's not a special type. It just looks like a dragon.
Wait.
And they're just...
So is it called a Drare because it is a dragon and is rare?
Maybe.
I hate that.
That wouldn't... I would not be surprised. I did not think about that.
I hate that so much.
I flew to the Drake Isles for nothing. My dragons are trash. Yes, they are.
I mean, you are literally fighting Queen Omnicron.
I think a greed wallet increases the amount of space. Oh, this is me checking because I didn't remember. Yeah, you get 10% more coins from battle.
Okay, when I was originally seeing that, I thought that it was going to be like, you can hold more money, which is always, bullshit.
There's no limit to the amount of money you can have, actually. Not that I know of.
Hello, missing child.
You want to abuse some kids, Lady Mappy?
I would prefer not to, but I guess we're going to.
Hey, NSA.
Hello, NSA. We're on a list now.
So, basically, she is refusing to come with us unless we beat her in a Nexomon battle. As you can see, the fights are actually decently difficult at this point in the game.
Yeah.
As you can see from me actually having to swap out my Nexomon quite a bit.
So,
Your Nexomon are trash. I'll go back to the city.
No, you aren't. Shut up. But yeah. So younger me, in the style I played Pokemon in, would not succeed with this game.
Oh, no, not at all. You actually really do have to be careful. Even just grinding up one Nexomon because of the scaling mechanic, and ignoring the rest of your party can fuck you. Oh, here's a really important side quest.
They're different. Maybe we should just do Jurassic Park. Sorry, Nexomon Park.
That's literally what they did, by the way.
That's always a terrible idea.
Okay, I didn't speed up this battle because it shows off a series of pseudo-legendaries that are unlocked after this fight.
You were mentioning this in the second video.
So that was Flozard, the grass type, and this is Hyphoon, the air type, which I've actually never caught him. I only ever caught Flozard. Not in this playthrough, actually. So these are apparently like stronger Nexomon from like the original game, I assume. I didn't really finish that one. It's not it's rough. So what do you think of these designs now you're seeing more of the Nexomon?
They're very knockoff.
They're very 5th gen plus Pokemon, aren't they?
I didn't play that far in Pokemon, but these are knockoffs.
Yeah. Not wrong.
I'm also looking over at my voice recording, and ooh boy, it's gonna be fun to edit. So if I sound weird, anyone, I have a fan literally pointing at my head from like 1 foot away because it is brutally hot today.
Oh yeah, this is the first day of the heat wave that is probably killing half of the people in Oregon. Not that we live in Oregon.
We live...
Don't say where we live.
Basically as far away from Oregon as you can be without going south.
While still being within the greatest country on the planet.
Latveria?
Yeah. Yes, Latveria, where we pray to our god king, Dr. Doom.
Yes.
May he long reign. So as he's saying, the monsters accidentally got out and they're trying to keep it a secret. If I let out a bunch of ancient radioactive mutant disease Nexomon.
Yeah. So this is how we know that Amelie is the head of, the secret police.
Yeah.
Have you come to help us with our Extinction project?
Not only do you need help, but the motherfucker wants us to fund his project too. Can I say motherfucker on your channel?
I don't actually know, because it hasn't come up yet. I might actually... Who knows? I might bleep it out with even worse swear words.
Well, at least it keeps your video from being marked for children, so you can mine their data.
Yeah. I mean, that would be helpful if outside of these videos, more than like 3 people watch my stuff.
Okay, so here's where I'm gonna look like a fucking moron. Oh, look, she...
Do you want to play a game with famous witch city?
Okay. Okay, bleep that.
I will bleep
okay,
that.
Lady. Okay, Lady Mappy, tell me if you can figure out the directions I should be going in. I'm so sorry for dropping his whole name.
Is it based off of which directions Salem, hopped?
Well, yes, but do you remember the direction she went in? Because apparently I forgot.
I was only half paying attention at the start, so, it's fine. It's fine. It's literally fine.
We'll do it live.
Okay, so it's not right. Is it up? Is it left?
It probably was left.
I mean, what I could do is I could open another copy of the video and just watch back and see those directions.
No, it wasn't left, because you'll see what happens when you get kicked out.
Okay.
So you can't go down.
Because down is a silly direction.
Now, I should have realized I was right about it being down, but that it just meant go back the place I came.
Yeah. Oh, so it's like, hey, dumbass, repeat. Okay, let's see. Alright. Right. Up. Right. Left. Up.
I think one thing I should mention is that I was watching YouTube videos while doing this.
Which, as you should, if you are just grinding.
Yeah.
I will freely admit to, in some games, just kind of putting on an entire album while grinding and then just grinding until the album's over. That's my time.
I mean, remember that? Remember, I was like 2 years ago, we were on the phone and we talked for like 3 hours, and I was just grinding in Dragon Quest VII the whole time?
I mean,
and then
to be fair, that's Dragon Quest.
But also, we got to the first dungeon and I assumed I'd be super leveled up at level 10, because you start at level 1, and I was the expected level for the game. Because apparently the designers are freaking sadists. So I got a key.
It's a JRPG, Kovak. It's a JRPG. The designers being sadists is just... It goes without saying.
I've never mentioned, perfect berries, by the way, are like fruits that everyone likes. That's the idea behind them.
Okay, so what does a Musketeer companion do?
Oh, you're literally about to see.
Oh wow, I have predicted things. Ooh, so Omnicron will follow Queen Omnicron.
Yes.
You have the Omnicron chain.
I don't know why you can't just do that by default, to tell you the truth.
Are you enjoying yourself? This ain't a game. Yes, it is. It quite literally is.
I both love and hate when video games are like, this isn't a game. You just murdered civilians.
I think you'll find that, in fact, it is.
You gotta take us seriously.
Oh, by the way, viewers, don't try the "this is just a game" defense in a court of law. It won't end very well.
No, it generally doesn't.
We are also the secret police.
Okay, so now it's time to advance the plot, which I jumped into without any transitions.
Yes. Back to Fidel Castro.
Oh yeah, you never saw Dragon Ball. See, you would go with that instead of other Videl.
I mean, we did this gag last video.
Oh, did we now?
Yes. Apparently I have a memory and you do not.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree with that.
Gasp. It's human. It's a human. Oh no. Carcinization will happen. Crabtor.
Reject society. Turn to crab.
Crabtor. Be the crab that we need.
Don't believe in yourself. Believe in the carcinogation that believes in you.
Believe in Crabtor.
I think Emo could say every line from Gurren Lagann from memory.
I don't think she can do it anymore, but there was a point where she could do it in both English and Japanese, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know she could do it in Japanese, too. But anyway, that's a tyrant. So those are the Nexomon everyone was worrying about. The ones that are that they mentioned, or are going to mention at war, actually, I forget. They are... well, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But
so,
Atlanta... oh, sorry, go ahead.
So, watch. This is one of those, like, oh, it's invincible tyrants, and Crabtor is just going to end this thing.
It's a little harder than that, but Nivalis is the water... I did level up Crabtor so that he is at a high enough level and has a type advantage.
Yeah. I'm also...
But it's still going to be a... Sorry, go ahead.
So here's a question. Why did Nivalis start with lower health?
It is implied that she is on the run and she has gone into a few fights. She'll mention this after the battle.
Alright.
So Atlanta has been training Nivalis because these tyrant hunters are trying to make the new king of monsters.
History shows again and again how nature points out the folly of man.
Indeed, Moby Dick was too dangerous.
I was quoting, Bluester Colt's Godzilla. No, trap option! No!
I forgot we called him trap option.
Our dear sweet boy, trap option.
So he gets XP from the fight.
I was hoping for a second that you're just gonna send out trap option again. Let trap option get the final blow. But no, it is always Crabtor. Crab versus crab. Clearly the crab was victorious.
As you see, I have XP share on now, to some degree.
Excellent.
So I don't think I renamed Onion and Bloopfish or Riomambo. So we might... We're also gonna... Well, we should do that in the thread. I'll put it up, what we should name all these Nexomon.
Oh, no.
And now...
Crabtor is becoming superior.
He is going further beyond Crabtor. He is now Excavator. Excavator.
I welcome our new construction equipment crab.
I think I'm gonna, kind of put him on the back burner, though, because I think the next dungeon is Ghost type, so technically we should just move up our Psychic type. But I'm gonna actually put that in the thread at the end, where we want to go next.
So this is where you've been hiding. The city of Atlanta.
The lost city of Atlanta! There's lots of places in Atlanta, like the airport, the Coca-Cola factory, the airport.
So, of course he'll kick her butt. I already, Queen Omicron did all the work.
Yeah, right? Edward might be one of the most powerful trainers, but Nivalis is on its last legs.
Yeah. Also,
yeah.
yeah,
you did, dumbass.
I would love it if Videl just joined the battle against Edward. Videl is the true tamer.
I mean, she did beat up those people pretty effectively. So, she's no one to scoff at.
Yep. Look, Edward, you're just a kill stealer.
That's it, Atlanta. Finally, we decide that which is the better city.
Edward is a terrible city.
I think there is actually a place called Edward, because I think I was making fun of... No, it was Eugene. That's what I was making fun of yesterday.
Yes. No apologies to people who live in Eugene, by the way.
I'm sure Eugene is very nice and has many friends.
I'm sure that eventually Eugene will let you out of his basement.
If you put the lotion on your skin. So basically, we have defeated the first boss. And now they're explaining the idea of a tyrant. But as you see, the game actually like drip feeds the plot. Because it has this thing called pacing.
What is this pacing thing you keep calling?
I guess it's actually called naturalistic storytelling, where we're only told enough about the world at a time as it would make sense for our character to know.
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to stop you right there. Queen Omnicron should already know all of this.
I suppose.
Not because, like, oh, she learned this as a child, but because she's Queen Omnicron and she's the villain of the first game.
All hail Queen Omnicron.
Truly so mighty.
So this is the fast travel system, your classic Fallout Oblivion style. Except these red map markers are where you fast travel.
So, clearly we're going to have to beat up Edward at some point.
I think so. But yes.
Like he has a very punchable face.
I would argue all of the people that we will eventually find out are the leaders of the guild have some level of punchability.
I mean, I would actually argue that most of the people we have met so far in this game have punchable faces, especially Coco. Like 1000% Coco.
Oh yeah, totally.
We should just drop kick Coco at some point.
We actually registered. We actually registered that warp stone. We're not just using the free trial version forever.
Queen Omnicron. That's how they get you. It's just
she actually bought Windwar. Oh, sorry.
It's just Nagware. I was about to say, like,
that...
What was that?
Oh, I was trying to see what the date and time was, but I missed it.
Hopefully all the viewers will as well.
I wonder how long it's been since I recorded this. Probably at least 2 weeks because we did all that shit. You doing that internship, me moving.
And throwing out your back.
Yeah, that's... I think it didn't heal properly. That was abrupt. That was not my transition. That was the game.
I mean, I guess then you shouldn't put transitions in because it's just like, you know, the rest of the game.
No, that wasn't me, but yeah, they usually fade to black, which is the weird thing about that.
Can we talk about the thing that tried to eat us? No.
I like how she always looks like so nervous.
I think she just looks enraged that she has to speak to children.
So, which tyrants do you think will mean the game?
All the ones that aren't silhouettes.
Yeah, I'm really sad. Well, actually, I do think in the post-game you can get that one in the corner. I don't know if you can get the gorilla, but I'm now really hoping you can, because that looks fucking balla as shit.
I'm very amused that one of them is just like a normal deer.
Yeah. Now she's saying the problem is the war of the tyrants are putting human lives at risk, and they're all fighting to become the new Omnicron. And
that position is already taken.
And their power and intelligence rivals Omnicron, since most Nexomon have animal level intellect. They don't know why they're showing up, and they're afraid of what this can mean to the survival of mankind, because their war could destroy the human race.
So here's the question: if this is a problem, like, you think there would at least be like rumors about it?
Well, you might remember that a few people did bring up the tyrants earlier, like your friend.
Yeah. Also, sorry,
Coco didn't know about it.
I don't think I brought this up again before. Mentor, why the fuck doesn't he have a name?
You know, I'm not going to spoil that. There actually is a reason for that.
His real name is just Mentor. He's actually a cyborg from the future. What? Why do we have to team up with Expendable 1 and Expendable 2? We are Queen Omicron.
I saw those movies.
Not the Expendables, just Expendable 1, Expendable 2.
Okay, so this is where we're about close to ending for the day. I didn't know if I want to do the next part yet, because at this point the game is actually opened up to you, as they're actually telling you. I could technically now go anywhere in the game world and do anything.
My vote is not the orphanage. Screw the orphanage.
Well, once you go to the orphanage, you advance the main plot. So my question is to you, the people who actually sat down and watched this, who are now going to be looking at a blank screen while I talk, presumably, or you turned off the video, where should I go? I'm going to put it in the thread, but essentially we can go to the Ice Mountains. I'm not going to use the real names because you're not going to know what they are. We can go down to the desert and see Latveria. We can't go to Ignia yet because of story reasons. At least I don't think we can. We could go to Ghost Town, which is literally a town of ghosts. Or there are some areas that are locked off. Or we can go to the one place that we kind of hinted at earlier. They call it the Safari Zone of Nexomon because you actually never go there. And it's just a beach island where you can collect a bunch of unique Nexomon. I don't know if there's much I could really do other than show it off for 5 minutes and then come back to it. But if people want me to do a world tour, or if you want to do it, or if you want me to wait and actually not get the items from there either, that make the game a little easier. Or if you want me to do it, record anything special that might happen, get the items, and then come back and advance the main plot, let me know. So it's here to poll. Like, do you want me to... I think only one guy posted the thread, by the way, so there's going to be like one vote. If I should go and just show off the world, or if I just advance the main plot, or if I can show off the world, get the items, then advance the main plot. Let me know what you think I should do. And also, let's have a little vote on what the name should be. Once again, I think only one person actually comments in this thread, though, so it's not going to be a lot. I'm happy.
I mean, I guess if no one votes, we can just give terrible names to all of them.
Oh, absolutely.
Terrible names to our terrible children.
Yeah, we could totally say things like...
Yes, or Sir not appearing in this film.
Yeah. Well, I think we hit the natural end point of the video, but is there anything you want to bring up? Because I kind of made this video move faster than someone on methamphetamines.
So all I would like to bring up is that next time you do this, maybe don't give the game meth.
maybe put transitions in and slow it down just a little bit.
Exactly.
I probably recorded the same amount of footage, and I just halved the fucking runtime of it.
But anyway, it was interesting sitting down and doing post-commentary on this.
It's very relaxing. I don't have to worry about the words. Are we keeping this in? I don't have to worry about the words that I have to say as I'm saying them, and while also managing a game. And also, I was able to do all the shit I had to walk away from.
I will say that I'm actually going to cut out all of our other commentary and just upload this part. People will be so confused.
We should probably end this because now we're just rambling at this point. It's basically turned into the world's most boring podcast.
I mean, that could be the name of our actual podcast. Anyway, I'm Mappy.
I'm Kovac.
And this has been more Nexomon Extinction. I hope you've enjoyed.
Every second brings you closer to death.
Take care and goodbye.